or rather give you a house tour on how I put all my decoration for Christmas together. Um, to be honest, I am not the type that like to buy a lot of Christmas decoration. So usually I make myself. So in this video, I hope those decoration that I made can inspire you. So maybe during this time of the holiday season, you can get some of these tips so that you could make Christmas decoration on your own so you could save money. All right. If you are new here, my name is Estee. I am a Singaporean living here in Sweden for the past 27 years. So, welcome. So I'm standing in my kitchen right now, which is where I would like to start because I think I really love my kitchen and I would like to show you around. Let me just flip the camera. So overall, this is how my kitchen look like. Just ignore the spot because it's not very tidy there. So we've been really busy today. So I've been busy cooking because my daughter came here for some discussion. So we were like busy talking all day, and this is where the magic happened, where I cook because I like to cook. So I spend most of the time in the kitchen. So the first decoration that I would like to share with you is this one. I think I have shared with you how where I got this is actually from a handicraft shop where I pick all this Santa outfit, which I find is really cute. So LG has an old window like that. So we just, I just tie the knots around this so that it looks like, somebody's hanging clothes from the behind. So I made a light with mushroom for my friend. I am going to give away this one on this Saturday. And then I have two Santa, which I find at first I was feeling very freaky about this Santa, but after a while, I have fear with. I'm really scared of Santa since kids, so I try to avoid decorating with Santa. But this guy, really, I find he's so adorable. Don't you think he's cute? Huh? So he's very light. So I just hang him up on this ridge. And then I have this cute little old guy here too. He's hanging on to the ridge. So I thought maybe it would be fun because LG's granddaughter, she loves Santa. And I thought, okay, I'm going to just offer and let her enjoy this window with the Santa. I don't really do so much here because I think it is really nice to have as little as possible. I made these lights. Uh, Hello, I'm here. So I made this light. Hopefully the battery is working. Yeah, it is. So this is what I made on my previous live streaming. So if you want to learn how to do this, you can go and check out my live streaming for craft. There I show you how I make this amazing centerpiece. Our table, unfortunately, is very round, so I thought this might be suitable for a longer table. But since we don't have a longer table, I'm going to just put it here just in front of the mirror. I think it's really pretty. And this is a center LG bought. Actually, it was broken on the tip here. I think one of them was broken. So what I did is I bought these balls, this round ball, and I glue it so it doesn't look like it is broken. So things like that, if it can be fit, let's fix it, because instead of buying new one, In Sweden, we try not to buy new ones. So a lot of Swedes, they likes to go to the second-hand boutique to buy Christmas decoration because it is not only good for the environment, eco-friendly, and it's also money saving. In fact, I picked this one in my garden. So I got this for free. So things like that you can get for free. Not necessary you have to buy them. And I think that they are really, really pretty, don't you think? Sweet love to put lights on the window. I do not know in other country whether you're from the United States. Do you guys do this? So this is a very common decoration. Sweet. We love to put lights on around the corner of the window. So this is typically how most Swedes will decorate. This lights is like a mask. So for me, I really find it's really cozy because from the beginning I thought, oh, wasting electricity. But then, to create that ambience, you really need to, put up some lights. Basically, my living room, or rather my dining room, is not very big. This is my dining area. So I didn't bought this at an expensive store. In fact, I bought this tablecloth at just $2 at the Salvation Army. So this is really pretty. I thought it has different pattern on it. So it's really pretty, I find. And it's just $2. So why not? And yeah, all this is not very expensive because I love gold in color. So I try to incorporate gold in most of my decoration, which I really love. Not that I'm very glamorous kind of person, but I just love gold. The color is so pretty. And it makes a place looks lighten up a little bit. So I think it's very important to like brighten up, because that's the reason why I like gold, is because it's really light up. Like this one, for example, this little house. And I've also made a tutorial on this, so you can go and check it out, how I create this centerpiece. So this table is very squarish, so I think this is perfect. And of course, I have some mushrooms which I have made. And they are so adorable. I love them. I'm going to have them the whole year round, for sure. And of course here we have, I'm going to flip the camera so maybe you can see me and we can talk at the same time. Let me show you this corner. This is made of lights, which is the fairy light. I'm going to give you a quick closer look. These are actually made from, what do you call that, the glue gun. So I actually use a whole glue gun, a few sticks, to make all these tiny mushrooms so that I could hang them here, so it could light up this corner. And because these glue gun, they are very easy to use, so, and they are very pretty, so this could be a cheap alternative if you want to just light up a corner which is really, really dark. So I think that's really play a part on the whole idea, is to light up those corners. In Chinese, we have these feng shui things, so I think corner shouldn't be dark. Corner should be light up. And here I have this, which I bought at the second-hand shop. I think it was really, really cheap because it was, it's not very old too. It looks perfect because, again, lights is really, really important. I thought this is a very good way to light up the Christmas spirit. Unfortunately, I cannot put on some Christmas music. Otherwise, it would have been not nice. So you've been following me. You know I make this, and I taught you guys how to make this. So it can be a really nice decoration too, even though it doesn't really have the Christmas motif. So basically, this is how this part of my kitchen look like. Let me show you this other part, which I love too. We look like we have a fireplace, but we actually doesn't, because this is not real. These are fake. So I like them because it really creates the mood. Like, you know, in Sweden we are having winter now, so it's good to have like a fake fireplace, the best I could do, because we don't really need a fireplace in this house. We have a lot of heat, good heat from the earth below. So this is just for decoration. And on top of this fake fireplace, we have this jar that I made using clay. So the motif is actually for like a mushroom effect to create like some lights for this corner, because it's really dark. Without this light, it will looks really boring. So I'm recycling jar, like, you know, jar that you can use so that you could make tiny houses like that. And on top, these words means Christmas, Yule. So, and Yule we call in Sweden, when you greet somebody Merry Christmas, you say Good Jul. I know it's a bit strange. It doesn't sound very Christmassy, right? But you know, it does for us, because that's how it's supposed to sound like. No, I don't know. Maybe some of the Swedish people will tell me what is why the word Jul is means Christmas, right? Doesn't sound so Christmassy, but I'm sure you understand. Every country has its own way of decorating and our own way of saying Christmas wish and all that. And over here, my I made this. I think I've shown you guys how I did this, another mushroom decoration, which I really like, but I think I want to change this one inside. It looks very dull. I want to change something green. And these are lights that as you want to throw away, I said, no, don't throw away. Let me use this one, and we could use this as a decoration. And here is actually a spice, what do you call it? A spice krydda. We call that in Swedish, where you put vinegar, you put salt and pepper, and then you just lift this up, and then it become like a holder where you put it on the table, where you could add spice on your food. I think I've shown you guys this one because I recycle my lights. This is actually a Christmas light. I remove all the stand, and then I replace it with the mushrooms. You guys know I'm crazy about mushrooms, so I can't, you know, I can't get my hands off mushroom, and it's like almost impossible for me to do something without the mushroom. Okay, here I have bought this also secondhand. It's really pretty, I thought, and it's I'm not a Buddhist, but I love anything with a Zen touch. This one, you might know this. This is where we put the Chinese joystick. So every morning I will just do like that. And then I will like go to the corner. If my energy of the house hasn't been good, I'll go to every corner and make a sound like that to bring up the atmosphere and the luck. I think this really works, guys. You should try. And usually during the first or the 15th of every month, I'll put water so that, I could have some fresh flowers to show respect for the Buddhists, even though I'm not a Buddhist. I think the most Buddhists, they do that. And of course, here is my lovely lily of the forest. So this one, I have made them. So if you want to know how to make them, make sure go check out my playlist, okay? My playlist. And another cheap way to decorate without spending a lot of money is, look at the lights there. Actually, this jar is like a junk. every Swedish household should have like that. I don't know, maybe in the old time they put beer or something like that. So they have a lot of this kind of jar, which I really like because you can put lights inside, and with that light, it will actually lighten up that corner again. So you guys probably notice I'm very feng shui. How do I say? I believe in feng shui, and I feel like it is very important to light up corner. Corner shouldn't be done. In fact, I find that that corner is not bright enough. Maybe I'll do something about the lights up there. I try to put a light here, but then, it's still not bright enough. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it too dark? Let me know, okay? And I think this corner is okay with that light. And that corner is okay with a light there. And again, that corner, I purposely put a light there so to light up that corner. And of course, door is also very important in feng shui. And I apply with my Christmas decoration because I find that with a bright door, you are actually walking through the lights and it will bring good luck. That's like the same here. Okay, and then I try to put some lights around the door just to create, because I think that is very important. If I'm going to light up this room is actually very bright. I just feel like, this, because this one is like 3 bulbs and these are all leaded, so it will not cost so much on the electricity. Again, that one is also leaded. So I think things like that you should think about. Buy leaded one so you don't have to spend so much money on the electricity. Okay, now let's go to the other room. This is my living room. On my living room, it's really very simple. We just changed the curtain today. I don't know about changing curtain. Do you guys change curtain in your country when it is Christmas? I think in Sweden, we do that. I think most of the people do that. And I think it can be quite tiring because our season is like during the winter is Christmas, and then after winter is spring, then you have like Easter. And honestly speaking, a lot of Swedish people, they change their curtains, according to the festive season. Like Christmas, they usually like red. For Easter, they usually like yellow and light green. And then when it comes to autumn, then they will change something like dark brown, orange, or purple, It's like, I don't know. It's quite a lot of money. It's very expensive. So for me, I don't think so it's necessary to change colors. at least for Christmas. I only do it for Christmas or Chinese New Year. And the reason why I bought the curtain red is because I can use it again during Chinese New Year. Smart, right? So I think it's really, really important to have like think in beforehand so you don't have to spend so much money unnecessarily. So this is my living room. Let me just give you a really fast, quick tour. Again, corner is very important. Yeah, I hope this video will give you some sense about why I liked all the corners with lights. Because if you have a corner that is dark, I'm not trying to scare you, but then if you read about feng shui book, you will realize that it is really important to light the corner in the house. For example, here I have one lights here, and this is actually LG say it's workable, but we have never used it. So we use this fireplace as a decoration. And this must be a really old Christmas decoration. I don't know about how old, but LG told me it's old. So I said, keep it. And overall, I think it's really pretty, don't you think? How many of you guys have this kind of lights at home? I think they are awesome. And here is I try to make this, but it's really, really difficult, Sometimes I felt like maybe I'm very picky or I'm not that good in decoration, but I just felt like it's really difficult to dress a dresser like that in a living room. The reason why I say that is because I'm the type of people that are very practical. So if I want to make use of a furniture, I want to make sure that I am benefiting from on its features, right? It's supposed to be a display or a table that we can use in the kitchen or in a workroom. So this doesn't really crack my mind because I'm still thinking about how do I use it in a more practical way. So guys, I like to drink tea. So this is what I did. I have a tea corner here. So every time when I'm thirsty or I want to make a drink, then I'll come to this corner and I'll fix my own drink. And this is a heater where I could heat up my tea and enjoy my tea here. So I still find that it is really a waste of space because for the space, I really need them in the kitchen. So this is just for, I still haven't figured out what should I do with this. Maybe I'll do some Christmas snacks or some snacks to put it here because I find that it's a waste, What do you think? You think this is a waste? I think it's a waste. I want it to be practical. Do you have a table like that in your living room, and what do you put on it? I like to know because this is like driving me nuts. So what I did is that I put some Christmas decoration, and this I made them on my live streaming, so you can go and check it out how I made them. Unfortunately, I didn't make this. Must be another old one. So for me, I think it is really nice to have old antique Christmas decoration. And the one thing good about going to a flea market for scouting for some Christmas decoration is some of the Christmas decoration are impossible to find because like my daughter, she saw one of my center and she said, Mama, where do you buy this? I can never find this kind in the shops. Yeah, it's true because they are like 50, 100 years old, and I felt like it has the charm. stay tuned. I'll show you the center later on. So you tell me whether or not you like it, okay? But let me just continue with this part. And then also this one, it's not very old, but I still find it is really, really pretty. LG, he said, you want to throw it away. I said, no, 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 we can keep them. And maybe we will put them in the corner somewhere. And it has these lights that I like. It just like glittering, and it has different color all the time. I don't have space for a Christmas tree. So this is my Christmas tree. And because I love Christmas tree, I made this Christmas tree by myself using those papers and ribbons that I have, okay? This Christmas tree I made from, I think if I'm not wrong, some knitting thread. And this is made from a lace that comes in a roll. And this is made from paper, you know, the crisp paper that I've been working on. And the one behind is actually made of wool. So what I did is that I use this really semi-soft cardboard and I cut them and make them into a cone. Then I use the glue to glue around it. So it's really, really easy to make. You really don't have to spend lots of money. Just using all the material. It need not has to be like this. It may be something, you know, a newspaper or a piece of paper which you find is really beautiful. And you could make something that is really unique. For me, I like this because it has different texture and tone. So I think it is really pretty. I don't know about you. And not so difficult to make. And it's fun. I think the most important is the fun thing. Uh-oh. I'm sure you've seen this. This is my another Christmas decoration using the aluminum foil. If you've been following me, you know that I really like using aluminum for my Christmas, for my mushroom. And last weekend when not last weekend, was it last weekend? Today is Tuesday. On Sunday, me and LG, we went to the shop at the market. We won a prize. So this is the prize that we won. And I said, I don't know what is that. It's actually a salt and pepper. And then I thought this is just a normal decoration, like a piece of card. When I opened it, I was surprised. There is a gift card that worth almost 300 kroner for a lunch for 2 person in the restaurant nearby. So luckily I didn't throw this. So it came with a gift. And here's my Zen corner. Not so much of a Christmas decoration here though. And one of my trunk is in here with a mushroom. So I can actually light it. Let me see if I can light it. See. Here's the opening. Here. Let's see if I can reach the... Oh, okay. My hand is too big. I can't reach the... Let's see if I can. It's really, really pretty, this one. Yes. Here, you got it. That is my Christmas lighting. my mushroom lighting. If you've been following me, you know I made this kind of logs, I think 2 months ago, before the winter. I have a video on that too. So I really love it. I think these are really pretty, don't you think? Okay, another good cheap way to decorate. You guys know these are cardboards, yeah? And you get gift from cardboards. So maybe I'm a junker or what. I don't throw them away. I like to draw them into like this kind of houses. I have one over here. So I just use the white jelly pen to paint it. And then I just put at the window. Initially, I was thinking maybe I should have some lights, or maybe I should have some like colored paper behind so that it could shine through, because this doesn't really shine. And yeah, neighbors who pass by, they always wonder how come I didn't turn the house, because actually I only painted one side. It will be good if I paint the other side so my neighbor can look at some of my work, huh? Anyway, when I have time, I probably do that, but otherwise I don't. And last week we were having a big storm here, so this twigs was actually hanging outside, and then it came down. Hey, hey, hey! It came down. Last week was terrible because the storm was so big. I thought our roof was going to lift up. So I said instead of hanging outside, I'll bring it in. This year the weather is like crazy. We are experiencing like storms in some part of Sweden. So, I don't know. Maybe, hopefully, we have a more mild winter, so we don't have to worry about doing repair. Because I noticed around the village that we live, me and LG, we've been out walking, and there was a lot of trees being blown down by the storm. So it looks terrible, and houses that are affected, they probably have to spend quite a lot of money to repair. Luckily, nobody got the hurt, and it's just so sad to see like houses being damaged and road being damaged and cars being damaged. So we are lucky that we don't have this issue, but our only issue is with these twigs. So we try not to have so much decoration outside. All right, let's see here too. I made this. I'm sure you could recognize this in one of my live stream. And here is another corner, and here's another DIY that I made earlier. So it is hanging here. And of course, another Christmas lights, which it's really, really difficult to decide how I want to use this, but I thought this one, it just fits here, I hope. So this is how it looked like in my living room. And I don't really know what to do with that table. Well, you guys can give me some suggestion, okay? So I know what to do with that table. It just looks so strange with those trees and the center on top. This is my favorite corner. And also, this is also my favorite corner. You guys know I'm nuts about mushrooms. Huh? So yesterday I lacked this mushroom. It wasn't luck. So now I have lucked it. Luck means varnish. Give it a varnish. So now it's looking shiny and pretty. And also I made this yesterday. You remember the egg carton that I tried to make clay? So I actually make a mushroom shape using the egg carton, soak it for a few days, blend it with a food mixer or blender, and then squeeze the hell out of the water, and then I try to mix the mushroom. So at the end, this is how it looks like. I have another one inside here. So this is the other one. Use it an island in your kitchen, the table, on the wall. Hi, Ira Tate. That's a good suggestion. You mean this table? Use it as an island. Are you referring to this table? Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean I move this table to here? You mean here? Hey, actually, that is not a stupid idea. That's a good idea, actually. That is a good idea, Ira. You are nailing it. But, I need to find out how long is this table, because I think the other table is much longer and it's much lower. Maybe I could use that as like a coffee table. I wish I have a bigger kitchen. It's not that I'm greedy or what. It's just that I felt like I really need a lot of storage. Let me just show you. My storage is a mess. Okay, look at here. It's full here, and then it's a mess here. So I really in crying needs of. And here is all the shelf. This is like a mess, and then we have a lot of pots, and then over here I have all my container. I don't know, and I really need space. You see, the cupboard that I'm using now, Ira, is junk. All right. I'm so bad in like organizing, because I just felt like I need to work on this, because seriously, all these things is not necessarily things that I need to be in the kitchen. I really need that table. If that one it fits here, I'll probably move it here. And this one, honestly speaking, is more suitable in the living room, right? Is that what you were thinking? Like putting my glass wine and my alcohol. Yep, that's good. We are in the same thinking and the same path. This is not supposed to. Oh my God. And all my utensil, all this is not so pretty. And definitely, this cupboard that I have will hide away all my those not so pretty not so pretty utensils. You got a point there. Okay, I'll talk to LG, but I have to see whether I could, because removing this cupboard can be a pain. It is really heavy. The other time when we move, I think LG's, he has two sons. One of the son is very strong, so LG is very strong too. So both of them, they just leave from the outside door just to come in, and it took them like 20 minutes, and they cannot carry it all the way through. They have to rest like a few steps. That's a really good sign. What about this one? This one, let me show you this one. I was thinking about this, but you know, get the son to do it. Yes, of course. Yeah, it can be a problem, because I don't know about this because all this machine, it will not fit in here for sure. And LG, he was so glad. He said, I was so glad that you buy this thing and then it can fit all your tools, which is good. But then, you have to use a white towel to cover each one of them. You see, this one I baked this morning, so I cannot cover them. But it looks really, really terrible with a white cloth. Like somebody passed, people people are like deserting this house, and then usually you see those American movies, right? They always use white cloth to cover, like somebody being not staying there for a while. So this one, I would also think that maybe that cupboard that we have inside there can fit all this, so I don't have to have all my tools, all my machine in this shelf, so that I could use this shelf for something else. Yeah, a lot of things to think about. But your thoughts and your suggestion is really good, so I'm going to really think about it and see if we can make this happen. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this live streaming. If you do, give a thumbs up. I do not know how much I am of help to give you like suggestion what you can do on a low budget, but I hope you find this video inspiring. And talking about the antique Santa, let me just show you. All right, this Santa is at least 50 years old, at least, or maybe more, or 100 years old. Because my daughter, she went to the shop to find, and then she bought something like that. But that one is like the new manufacturer, they try to do the old style. But this, if you were to buy it at the antique shop, this would probably cost you around 1,500 crown. So if you are, how do you call that? If you are shopping at the flea market and you happen to see this kind of design, right? And they're selling like very cheap, grab them because this is like very sorted center that everyone is looking for it. And when a Santa or a Christmas decoration that has history, people want to buy them and they don't mind spending time. Spending money. Am I in Sweden? Yes, I'm in Sweden. I'm actually not a Swedish, but I'm a Singaporean staying in Sweden for the past 27 years. So I am, how to call that? I am an expat, you could say. I'm not a Swedish citizen. I'm still a Singaporean, and I never plan on moving back to Singapore. So I find that Sweden is a very nice country to stay. So just hope that, we don't have war. But you never know. So do you have any question for me? Otherwise, I can welcome you to write it on the comment after this live streaming. Hopefully I can help your questions, and I'll see you in my next live stream. All right, this has been going for more than 45 minutes now, and my battery is going to die off anytime from now. So bye for now. Thank you for watching my live streaming. Please share it, and you too, Ira. Has a good day and Merry Christmas to all of you watching. All right, bye bye.